Dobry den. It's currently the 7th of December 2021 and it's been approximately just over 2 months since my last video walk around. So you can see that the weather's changing, we're getting a bit boggy outside the house. But I want to jump straight into it and show you around. Absolutely amazing progress so far. We've been non-stop. As you can see, we don't have a bin yet, but that's just, it's just waiting for collection when they turn up. So a little progress update from here. Started pruning the trees. We've had to lag the pipes for the frost. We've got a hazelnut tree planted for next year, an almond tree just there. You can see the garden's changed massively, and we've planted a few other trees dotted around, and we've pruned all the big ones. I've made a little shed thing. The water meter is about a meter lower than the soil there, and this is just our material store. You can see the clay bricks have deteriorated in the rain, but they're just rubble. It's okay. So the summer house door is there, and those are the vines that came off our grapes from the middle of the garden down there. So Nish has managed to bundle them up and keep them flexible in the rain. I'll just show you down here first before we go inside. Not much to go on in here. This is just a storage room. It's part of the summer house that will get revamped next year. So it's just the Bulgaria things. We restored that on Instagram, but we're yet to upload the photos. Got a spare radiator, bit of flue. The old log burning shower is there, and these are all Bulgarian bits and bobs that we've kept aside to restore, and that's just extra stuff in there. You can see that there's no logs over there behind the target. That's because we've moved them around to the other side, which I'll show you in a minute. Top security. So this got turned into a little saw room. We had a table and a chop saw, but we managed to cut what we can for this year. These are just good branches that we've left. And you can see absolutely massive changes. So we've planted a pomegranate tree there, a peach or cherry, can't remember. That's a pear. That sapling came off of that big tree there, because we know that's dying, so we're trying to save it. So I walked to end at garden. Now the plan is to have a bit of a meadow and trees and just kind of a food forest style of a garden. So this gate will access, this will be the drive. So all the hardcore we're taking down from the walls. We're preparing like a bed, and we'll get the JCB in to flatten it. And there'll be like a garage at the far corner. So this is the progress of the garden before it gets too boggy. So the grapes went from those two trees there through the middle all the way down, and you can see there's still bundles of vines and things that we didn't collect. Just walk around here. So you can see the moles are coming out, but we're not too worried. These are all the branches and stuff from pruning that we'll just let dry for 12 months and burn them all next year. These rubber mats were just to help us stop slipping in the mud. We've got a bit of weed membrane to try and keep on top of this back alley. The fascia board for the gable end of the extension, that needs to go back on before it gets too cold. And all these beams, those are the old garage joists. So you can see we're coming up to a bit of cool thing at the minute. So a little bit of a log store, that's rubble, We've moved all the logs in there. So we've rendered this side, as you can see. We've also fitted the pechka. We've also built this little tinder box. Well, I won't show you, but it's just got loads of tinder inside. This is all the stone from the foundations for the staircase that we've taken out. The dunny's finished. The central heating's fitted. See the gas bottle working there, and the flue. Painted the gate since the last video. And I'll walk through this way. You can see this is now the back door next to the logs. So you can see that we've done our best rendering. It just needs tidying up a bit. That's a door stop so the handle doesn't hit the stone. So you come out the back door and there's all your logs. I'll just walk back around and do it from the other side because it'll be better for the video. There's birds everywhere. I'll show you the main house first before I go into the extension. A little Christmas wreath that Niche made out of the grapevines. So massive progress. This is just the hallway. You can see we've got a bit of a mud floor temporarily here at the minute because we've created a massive hole. So the plan is to use chops of these beams for steps down there. Bedroom, not much to update you on the bedroom. We're currently moving all the furniture downstairs into the extension for winter, including the kitchen area. So the couch will be in here and we'll have the Christmas tree. The fridge will go down into the utility room just around the corner. And that's just all the personal stuff in there. So if I climb down the ladder, so we've started making practical use of the cellar. Started to bring things down. Got the food store set up. Got the booze at the back. An upright freezer is on its way and an upright fridge is on its way. Redid all the steps. And this is the other door from the other side. So all the lights have been connected. Pretty impressed with that. And here's the extension. So we're starting to build all the furniture to move down here. That's Nisha's artificial fireplace, that's on Instagram. Really proud of it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Utility room's 99% finished. We've got a dishwasher on the way temporarily to be fitted in here for winter, and the dryer, and then all that will be boxed in next year. Boiler's on the wall, up and running. Not much problems with the central heating. The bathroom. The bathroom's looking very habitable at the minute. Just got lights need to be cut in, but we're not too fussed about that. Self-leveled the floor recently to try and help, and because we want to use the bath and it's still on its little plastic legs, we've just got these little columns here just to give it some stability. So the plan is we did all this recently, took all the foundation stones out, cut it with a steel saw, and last night we repointed all this and rebuilt, and this is the first 2 steps, and you can see the thickness of that beam. Well, that's about 3 meters long, and that's just as much. And we're going to chop it into 1 meter lengths and use it as stairs. But that's after Christmas. We've also done all this and created little artificial pogs and made windowsills. Made the windowsills for the windows and the shelf over there. Ones in the bathroom are done as well. Velux is obviously really nice, really proud of that, above the bath. All the lights work. All the sockets are working. So we're just tidying up. All this is to be moved away. And we'll be using this door as the main entrance so we can hear the bell from the road. And then in there, that's all the tools and things. This is all just left here. So we're absolutely chuffed and we're ready to settle down now, aren't we, Nish? Yeah. Yeah. So that was the radiator that Dad lent us until the central heating was on. And that was a gas heater that Dad's friend lent us until the radiators were on. But it's nice and toasty now, so we'll be giving them back. We've ordered our own gas bottles because that one is Dad's friend's. And the one on the cooker is Dawn's parents'. So now we've got our own for the boiler, but we want to take that dependence away and get our own things. So they're on the way, maybe January. Well, you can see how much the weather's changing. So yeah, hope you like the update.